memory for a good long while now. It was your book, Use Your Head, which got me through my exams. It's a particular way of memorising things. Normally you just memorise lists when you're revising, but you told us to do it differently.
Yes, this was with mind maps,
Yeah.
where you put your central idea in the middle of a page,
Yeah.
and then you branch out. We don't think in lists and lines. Human brain thinks in images.
So I made a diagram of reasons for the English Civil War. And
Yes.
I still wake up every morning, 22 years later, worrying about reasons. Right.
You think of the number 9,
Yeah.
and you wrap it around the blossoms.
Yeah.
You have your Auntie Barbara looking at that,
Yeah.
and that image and that association will trigger it
But the
back.
trouble is, on April the 10th, I'll remember, oh yes, there's her and a blossom and everything, and I forgot to send her a card. That's how it'll work in my case. But I think you get your drift. We get the drift.
Yeah, I
don't you?
think so. Just write it down in your
Okay.
diary.
Dom, how's your memory?
Great, Dave.
Excellent, Dom. Marvellous work. Right, here's a test for Dom, and a test you can follow at home. We're going to show you 10 objects in sequence. Obviously, don't write them down, because that would be cheating, wouldn't it? So just have a look through these. You've got to remember them in order, and we'll test you out at the end of the show. Dom, are you concentrating?
Yes.
Marvellous. And Tony is too. He always is. Here we go.
And on the conveyor belt tonight, a piggy bank, a torch, a roast chicken, a paintbrush, a snake, a policeman's helmet, a teapot, an alarm clock, a Wellington boot, and a frog.
We've got a great producer called Elliot who's got that kind of actor's voice, and he's drummed into service every time on this occasion. OK, Dom, best of luck with that. I should point out that that actually Tony and Christine had met before and they completely forgotten about it, which is odd for an item on memory, isn't it? But there we go.
Yeah.
Remembered.
Once they'd been jogged, they got an image, they remembered.
Yeah, it was the apple.
Okay. Tony, if I told you, let me ask you this, we can do a thing about probability. Now, if I told you to go out now and find 2 people with the same birthdays, right, how many people do you think you'd have to ask before you found your matching pair?
Around 20 or slightly less.
Right, because you're a clever clogs. I thought you were a clever clog.